reason there is more scrutiny on Ronaldo than there is on Messi. Ronaldo scores 2 goals in a game, and all you are asking him is the potential of facing Messi. I would talk about the game. I don't see that kind of energy towards Messi.
People didn't have anything to discredit Ronaldo with on the field, so they went after his character. Ronaldo does what no other sportman has ever done. He donates blood. Gives to charity all the time. He has no tattoo on his body because so he should be able to donate blood and all this. But you don't see that being put at the forefront of the conversation about Ronaldo. It is not a mistake.
There's a word used in lots, and it's used on 2 people. Right. It's used on Jose Mourinho, and it's used on Cristiano Ronaldo. Right. Finished. Right. He played a bad game, they're finished. Right. Messi doesn't get that phrase. One player has scored 6 straight editions. Like
videos like this just makes me get angry at Ronaldo fans. I mean, you have your phone, you have the internet, you can source for data. You don't just come outside on podcast or on your page to start giving, wrong facts. You start giving malicious facts. It's not nice. So on this first clip, this guy said there's a reason as to why there's more scrutiny to Ronaldo than to Messi. And he went further to say so many stuff, right? So he went further to say, this is football, we should talk about football. Why would you be asking Ronaldo the potentials of facing Lionel Messi on the World Cup tournament? I mean, this is football. This is a normal question. In fact, this is not the first time they're asking Ronaldo this same question. They've asked so many players relating to football, they've asked them this question because at the end of the day, supposing after winning Uzbekistan in that particular game, Ronaldo had the opportunity to come top of the table, of which it will grant Ronaldo, to be on the same bracket as to, Argentina. And you will definitely play Argentina. So I think that is why that question came out. Although I'm not really in support as to why, the journalists asked Ronaldo that particular question as at that time. But then again, it is a normal question they ask footballers. They've asked Mbappe, what do you think about facing your rival club, Barcelona? Mbappe went further to say, I love facing Barcelona because I always score against them. In that video, he said, the best moment I have had playing against Barcelona is scoring a hat-trick against them when I was in PSG. That was like the best moment, of my time. These are players talking about this stuff. This is not the first time they're asking Ronaldo about this stuff. And Ronaldo have addressed it in a very simple way. I understand he bounced this guy, and I'm not against him because there are emotions in football. There are sometimes you don't ask some particular question. Ronaldo faced criticism, before playing against Uzbekistan, and he scored 2 goals, allowing him to enjoy himself, right? And now you said they don't, you don't see the same energy given to Messi, meaning they don't ask Messi that same question. You're lying. That is a lie because I literally did my checking, and this is not the first time they asked Messi this particular question. They always ask Messi. So I asked Google, just the same way you stated the question on this video. I asked Google, I said, have Messi been asked before about the potential of facing Ronaldo? And this was what I got as a response. They said, yes, Lionel Messi have been asked about facing Cristiano Ronaldo several times, emphasis on several times throughout their historic rivalry. Whenever the topic has come up, he constantly downplayed any personal animosity. He emphasized his mutual respect for the Portuguese star and stated that the competition was purely a sporting one that took place on the pitch. According to this stuff, right, he said several times, it is not one. I mean, these people are rivals for years, for decades. Questions like this comes up regularly, and for some reason they happen to answer. This is not nice. This is fallacious statement. Now on the second clip, another lie, another wrong statement, right? Now this guy said there's a reason, people do not have reason to discredit Ronaldo on the pitch, and that's why they moved to his character. He went further to say Ronaldo is the only sportsman player to donate blood. He does not have tattoo, and for some reason people do not talk about this stuff. Now this is just delusional. So first things first, you said people do not have reason to discredit Ronaldo. No, I don't know where you got your stats from. I have so many reasons to discredit Ronaldo. Ronaldo has never recorded a knockout stage goal in the World Cup in his entire existence. I have reason to criticize him. Ronaldo scored in 2022 World Cup when Lionel Messi won the World Cup, scoring 7 goals and 5 assists. Ronaldo recorded just 1 goal in that tournament, just 1 goal. And the goal came from penalty against Ghana. I have every reason to discredit Ronaldo. I mean, Juventus signed Ronaldo to win the Champions League, because you can't tell me Ronaldo was signed to win league. Juventus signed Ronaldo to help, them win the Champions League. But for some reason, Ronaldo did not do that, and I criticized him. In fact, Ronaldo nearly pushed carried Juventus go Europa. If not for Napoli, shenanigans at that time when Napoli drew against, I think, Verona or so, Juventus was go Europa. And guess what? Ronaldo wrong. I discredit him acts. We constantly criticize Ronaldo. Why would you say we don't criticize Ronaldo? And secondly, you said Ronaldo is the only sportsman. That is lie. That is a lie. Ronaldo is not the only sportsman. LeBron James is a sportsman, and LeBron James, donates blood. Serena Williams donates blood. There are so many players that donate blood. The likes of David Beckham. Before Ronaldo, David Beckham donates blood. David Beckham went as far as encouraging his fans to do charity, to donate blood and all of that. There are many players that do that. And now you're telling me we should talk, rather than criticizing character, we should talk about the good things he has done by, for example, donating blood. I don't talk about that for football, but I criticize character because your character makes you a footballer. I mean, I've seen managers benching players because of their bad character, their bad behavior, the way they are disciplined. Enzo Fernandez was benched for, I think, about 2 matches or so because of his character. You are in a Chelsea, you are in a club like Chelsea, and you're working for another club as big as Real Madrid. They benched him, they disciplined him. But I've seen the likes of Balotelli. Balotelli has a very bad character, and managers criticized him. In fact, they didn't want to renew his contract. Go and check Balotelli. He has a very bad record in football. And because of his character, your character makes you who you are in the gameplay. So they need to criticize your character. But I can't come outside. You don't hear manager saying, oh, because he donates blood, I think this player fits my system. Oh, because he donates blood, I think this player has the right to start. Managers do not do that. They don't. Oh, because he doesn't have tattoo. I see this is the reason why they should sign him. Take for example, João Alvarez, because João Alvarez does not have tattoo. So if FC Barcelona wants to go for João Alvarez, we'll say, oh, João Alvarez does not have tattoo. I think this is the more reason we should sign him as a player. Oh, he does not have tattoo. I think this is the more reason he should be a starter for Argentina. You guys not delusional. How does having tattoo or donating blood have to do with football? But your character has to do with football, because if you have a bad character, if you have a disgusting character, you have to be banned. At some point, Enrique came out here to say, it is better for me to have 4 players that score 10 goals each than to have 1 player that score 40 goals that I can't control. Your character defines your gameplay. Your character defines you as professional player, and that is why they can criticize your character. No, these are no peace. I don't know why you guys just keep. All the video from beginning to end, I listen to all are just wrong. Wrong narrative, wrong banter, wrong facts, everything wrong. Another one came out here to say the only 2 players or the only 2 people that they've tagged as finished players or finished manager is just Mourinho and Ronaldo. Where did you get all these stats from? Where are these stats coming out from? Now you people want to turn the blind eye. Your same Ronaldo fan base, you tagged Messi as finished. These are evidences. You tagged Messi as finished. In the World Cup, Messi played the World Cup final in 2014. He played the Copa America final in 2015. And for some reason, you people came outside to say, oh, this guy is a failure. He cannot help Argentina. He's a failure. Messi could, at some point, he could not take it. He had to retire because of statements from bloggers, statements from media, from the fan base. Everybody criticized Messi. You can go further to when Lionel Messi, even after winning the World Cup and joining MLS, they came outside to say, oh, Messi is a finished player and that's why he chose MLS. Why didn't he go to a club that is competitive? Why didn't he go to Saudi Arabia to compete? You guys said it. Also, when Messi went to PSG, Messi had about 11 goals in 34 matches. You guys said, oh, this guy is finished. Barcelona is his only glory. He shines at only Barcelona. Now he has left Barcelona. He's not a finished player. You guys said this stuff. Why would you come outside on the podcast? Podcasts that have access to, people have access to this podcast. Children, adults, older adults, they have, access to this podcast, and you come on podcast to just say lies. This is not nice. And this is why I don't like, I don't like having conversation with Ronaldo fans. You guys are so delusional. And at the end of the day, this is the same Ronaldo fan that will come and, banter me with Messi. You come and banter my goat with your low IQ. Olodo uprising.